if you really wanted to do it. So if you don't really want to do it, there's no sense in pushing someone into doing something they really don't want to do. And even if you really did want to do it, like what opportunities do you really have to do it right now? You know?
Yeah, I mean, not only that, but like doing this with you, like this scratches that itch.
Cool.
You know, again, we don't answer to anybody on this fucking thing. You know,
Right.
again, we don't have to answer to some dipshit fucking, promo director who fucking I'd love to see go ice fishing and fall in. You know, I don't have to answer to fucking salespeople that are trying to scam me out of fucking money. I don't,
Right.
you know, I don't have to deal with any of them. You know, and
Yeah.
sometimes it sounds kind of weird, but sometimes like knowing when to throw in the towel can give you a peace of mind that if you keep pursuing your dream and not achieving it, like you're gonna have that peace of mind, and sometimes that's even more valuable than your dream.
Well, I think it's sometimes too, you just have to realize where your limitations are, right?
Yeah,
Like, neither of us is ever should never really aspire to be a world-class bodybuilder because I mean, like, look at us, like, are we gonna, or do we even have do we have what it takes? Do we care to have what it takes? Like, at some point, you have to realize, where's the stopping line for you, and if you've hit that spot, then you've hit your stopping line. So you got to just make out of it what you can. It's like, I'm trying to pursue my music career, and there's a very real and possibility that it's not going to work out the way I want it to. But,
yeah,
you kind of accept that going into it. You just do your best and, you make out of it what you can.
yeah.
So,
But
so yeah, I mean, it does kind of suck that you gave it up, but at the same time, like, I
can
can
you blame
understand
me?
you giving it up too.
Can you blame me though?
No, no, I really can't. That's the thing.
I'm
I
just
mean,
a
nowadays you're probably, let's be honest, if you were to get back into it, what are the chances you'll find another program director like that? Hopefully not good, but I
I
don't
mean,
know.
chances are pretty solid. I'd probably find another
You
program
think
director like
so?
that. I think so. Yes.
Hmm. One thing, well, I mean, as Braden said, like all the dinosaurs are still in power, so to speak.
Yeah,
So
because
it's
they're refusing to fucking retire. They're
so I
refusing
guess
to.
that culture would still kind of be there because it's that
Oh yeah,
same age group, same kind of mentality theoretically. I don't know. I
exactly.
mean, you don't know till you try, but at the same time, I don't
Yeah,
know.
but like here's the thing too. Like even if I was like, let's just say I was still with like ZLX or whatnot,
Hmm.
there are some things I would try and fight for. They would probably never fucking go for.
Like
Like,
what?
well, like for one thing, like one of the things I would want to do a live broadcast from like Boston Comic Con, for example.
Mm,
Saying how easy would it be to get fucking guests for that?
no kidding.
Like, hey, we're gonna do an interview with fucking Zach Levi. He's right over there. Let's go.
Do
We got
you
famous.
think it's because of the demographics? Is that maybe why? Like they're just like, people aren't going to go for that? Do you think maybe that's part of their concern?
I think maybe that's part of it, but it's also like, guys, like you got to evolve. You
Yeah,
got to evolve. You got to go for the younger audience in that sense of like, you know, the nerd culture is multi billions of dollars
no kidding.
between like figures and games, movies, comic books, TV shows. Like that is a multi-billion fucking multi-trillion dollar if you really think about it, like industry.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
like
that's money on the table right there.
yeah, and like yeah, we can kind of tap into that a little bit if we like make our presence known with that audience. Are we
Yeah, but
are we
their thing is always protecting their current audience. Well, we don't want to lose our existing audience by going into that kind of shit. It's like, well,
yeah, well
I
your
guess,
current
but you're going to stagnate and die
yeah,
eventually.
but your current audience sucks. Like this is the same group that got fucking pissed off because we started playing, Nirvana and Pearl Jam and whatnot. And they're like, "Oh, you guys are supposed to be classic rock." Like, yeah, these songs have kind of stung, like they've kind of, stood the test of time here. Like,
Right.
isn't that not the point of classic? Like, you think about it, like ZLX became a classic rock station in the 1980s, and they were playing stuff from like the 60s and 70s.
Right.
So it's like, okay, well, if that's 20 years is like the time mark, then hey, we're pretty appropriate right now, isn't that?
Exactly.
Am I wrong?
We're going to split
Am
hairs
I
here?
wrong?
You say she kidnapped herself.
No, dude, I said I thought she was playing Pearl Jam.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, if you want to be able to play whatever you want to play and come up with shit like that, then yeah, you definitely need to go independent because at the end of the day, any radio station is going to have their playlist and you're going to have to play ball. And
Yeah,
if you don't, then you're not going to be working for that radio station, you
yeah.
know? Like,
But it's
so,
also like, yeah, you gotta again, you've got to evolve
yeah.
because the thing that the radio industry is not picking up is that it's not the music being played that's getting the audience. Maybe for a small amount of them, they're just like, oh, I like the music that they play. Okay,
Hmm.
great. We have fucking smartphones, MP3 players, satellite radio in our cars. We can play whatever the fuck we want. Like
Right.
your playlist is not going to be my playlist and vice versa.
Hmm.
So music is, it's out the window as far as I'm concerned. So really, what are you left with? You're left with personality.
Mm.
And that's what they're not getting because they're just like, well, fuck it. It's cheaper to just have, one person just going like, well, here's the weather report, here's the traffic report. Oh, here's a cute little story about a dog that was walking with ducklings, and just have one person. And that's it.
Yeah. And also too, they don't give that one person very much time. It's they pretty much have their scripted thing, what they have to say, and like their bumpers or whatever, and then it's pretty much that's it. All right, here's Led Zeppelin with fucking suck my dick or whatever.
Yeah, it's like every hour you get like 3 minutes of talk time. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, it's crazy. I just beat the shit out of my own microphone.
What did it do to you?
It's looking at me funny.
I mean, did you put like googly eyes on it or something?
No, although I do have Bing Bong sitting off to the side. Do you know Bing Bong from Inside Out?
I do now.
It's so the lead protagonist is her imaginary friend. He's part elephant, part dolphin, part cat, I believe, and part cotton candy. And the thing actually smells like cotton candy.
My brain just
So
hurts right now.
you've never seen Inside Out?
No, I
With all
haven't.
the children that are in your life, you have not seen Inside Out. That
I
is
have not seen
shocking.
Inside Out.
And the Pixar fans, you're not alone, not just children. I know some of your friends are really big Pixar fans. I'm really shocked.
I mean, dude, if you could find a way to liquefy Disney and like shoot it into their veins, they'd be one of the first in line. But no, just like inside, like just none of that doesn't have any interest for me. Like I just started watching WandaVision for fuck's sake,
Nice.
and I don't know, man. It's just like those movies, like there's no interest for me.
They don't do anything for you.
No,
Well, I think we mentioned it before, and you're like, I think the best thing in that would be like Lewis Black.
yeah, but I mean
Banger.
it's kind of typecasting, I guess. But
Oh, yeah.
and it's like, hey, we need somebody that
Kind
sounds
of.
really angry. Like, gee, who can we get? I don't know. Louis Black is available.
Yeah, kind of low hanging fruit there.
Yeah, it's like, gee, Louis, can you act angry in this scene? What the fuck do you think?
Now, the only problem is you have to sit on your hands while you do it. Fuck.
This is gonna be a bumpy ride.
I was hoping to point at the screen.
Instead, acting and give myself a prostate exam. Everything feels fine. And everything's fine, by the way, but I'm peeing too much.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, man, just like I don't know, like those Disney, like animated Disney movies, like Pixar movies, like I don't know, I don't know, they don't do anything for me. Like I know there's an
Yeah.
audience for it. I know I'm not part of that audience, and I'm okay with that. That's fine.
They're kind of cute. They're kind of entertaining for
Yeah,
what they are.
and that's great. Like if you find something with that, great.
Like I love Lego Batman. I think Lego Batman is
And Lego Batman is
hilarious.
awesome.
Yeah, fucking A, dude. Bomb,
Uh,
bomb, bomb, grab a bomb, let's bomb it up. Liz and I quote that pretty often.
yeah, it was there's like just minor shit in there that I love, like Killer Croc like plants the bomb and whatnot. He's like, hey, I did something. It's like,
Yeah,
ah,
I did something.
like shot at Suicide Squad. Nice job.
Yeah.
The fact that movie called out Suicide Squad for being a fucking terrible movie, like that's
Yeah.
fucking
Wait,
great.
you want all the villains to come together and fight? That's the worst idea I've ever heard.
Yeah,
Oh man.
but they like that. That was cool. Like there are animated movies that I like. Like the Teen Titans Go to the Movies. I like that movie. It's a good movie.
Yeah. It can be hit or miss though, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wait,
we
have you
tried
seen
to
it?
watch Moana, and I couldn't get into fucking Moana. But
I haven't seen Moana, but the only clip that I've seen where I'm just like thoroughly entertained is the chicken.
the chicken?
Yeah, apparently there's like this dumb chicken that actually has a celebrity voice. Who is it? Alan Tudyk.
I don't know who that is.
So people know him from the show Firefly. He was
Oh,
essentially
that's
like the
fine.
pilot of the crew. He actually voiced Superman once, if I remember right. I can't remember which. I can't remember which like animated movie it was, but he voiced Superman once.
I know who you're talking about now, though.
Yeah,
I picture him now.
but yeah, it's like how great is that? Like, they're probably just like, dude, we'll give you $150,000, just make chicken noises.
Well, that's sort of like when George Clooney was the dog on South Park, and he's just like bark, bark, bark.
Well,
For
yeah,
like the first episode.
yeah, but it was kind of like a cool thing. Like Clooney was pretty much the one that like brought South Park's attention to like Comedy Central and whatnot.
Oh,
It's
really?
like,
I didn't know
yeah,
that.
apparently like he got a hold of like the tape that was going around like that first Christmas and whatnot. He's like, oh, this would be a great show.
Oh man,
And, like
I didn't know that. That's awesome. Way to go, Clooney, man.
yeah, good job on Clooney, man.
Seriously. He's never been one to like really take himself too seriously. Like he's always gotten a lot of attention and everything, and even he acknowledges that he's like the worst Batman. So it's like he knows,
To be yeah, but I mean, to be fair, he's kind of working with what he's got.
Well, right.
I didn't exactly have a great script. He played a good Bruce Wayne. I'll give him that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. He's
he
one
had
of the more convincing Bruce Waynes.
yeah. I mean he's definitely, he had the look, he had the demeanor down and whatnot. Like yeah, good Bruce
Hmm.
Wayne. I'll give him that. Batman, like he knows.
Hmm.
I think he was a step above Val Kilmer in my opinion. But hey,
Yeah, I would agree with that, especially when it comes to Batman.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I think that also proves it's like look, we like just because we have an A-list actor in the bat suit doesn't mean this is gonna be good.
Right.
So
I've heard Affleck was a good Batman, just in the wrong movie.
he was like one of the few highlights for like Batman versus Superman.
Hmm.
The,
I guess I have to go check that out. I mean, I know you shit all over it because of the whole Batman winning thing. I'm sorry to bring it up. I'm sorry. I know all of your favorites like lose in all the movies. Like, what the fuck?
no, like so you haven't
You
seen
just
the
can't
movie.
catch a break.
Have you heard about how the fight ends?
No.
Okay, I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but when you see this, chances are you're
I'll
probably
probably
going
be texting you and be like, "What the fuck did I?"
like, what the fuck, Andrew? Like, don't blame me. This is fucking Zack Snyder, motherfucker.
Yeah, this will be my "What the fuck, Andrew?"
Yeah. Like, well, Kiss Meets the Phantom wasn't that bad. But no, it's just I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but it's definitely going to be one of those moments where you're going to text me and just go, dude, what the fuck did I just watch?
All right, I'll have to put some time aside to watch it at some point.
Yeah, just okay. You've been warned. All right, how about this? I'm giving you that movie. What is a terrible movie that I should watch?
Ooh, jeez. I don't know.
Yeah, kind of put you on the spot, bitch.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's tough. I don't know. I got to think about that one. I mean, I could just force you to watch Ninja Turtles 3 again, but you've already seen it.
Yeah, I've already seen it, so it's.
Yeah, but I don't know.
What am I gonna do? Just sit there and just go, oh, the horror, the horror.
How about The Mummy Returns? Have you seen The Mummy Returns?
The Brendan Fraser one?
Yeah.
I don't think I have. Is that the one with The Rock in it?
Yes.
I've seen bits and pieces of it. I've seen enough of it, but
Oh no, you haven't.
I've seen enough of it.
I gotta say that the first Mummy is one of my guilty pleasures, and actually The Mummy Returns, I have that too. They're kind of guilty pleasures of mine.
Yeah, but still. All right,
Mostly because I mean I was what was it? That was like '99 that shit came out. So
I think so. It was like 99 or 2000, somewhere around there.
yeah.
But
So
yeah,
how old was that? Fuck. Just trying to
that's
gauge whether or not this was age appropriate. Who gives a
Who
fuck?
cares? What, you think we're